Angels and demons, let's get started. Alright, so we all know what angels and demons are. And we all know what angels are and what demons are. They're technically the opposites. And right now, we'll be just looking at about it in Dan Brown's Angels and Demons book, which is the first book in the Robert Langdon series. And as much as I would like to say about this, that this book has a lot of interesting facts in it. But before we get started today, I'll introduce you to my channel if you're new. This channel is named Hanjan. My name is Sean Han, your host and the producer of these videos, and I'll probably be making all these books. And this channel will be talking about book reports, DVDs. Now all videos have dubbings in them, I guess. So I have upload, and also soon the Game of Life series. Well, let's just see what it is. Let's get started on Dan Brown's Angels and Demons. So now, what is the book Angels and Demons? First of all, it is about the Illuminati, and we all know what the Illuminati is. It's an ancient brotherhood whose symbol is literally a pyramid. Well, let me draw it for you. It's an eye in a pyramid. That's the Illuminati symbol, and this is actually mostly part of myth. We're not even sure if this part is actually real, but actually it turns out that this ancient secret brotherhood may have been true after all. One thing for Angels and Demons, all of this is just as true as fact. And now that I'm going to be 11, I'm not even sure that this will be even the true things that ever happened to me. I'm not even sure if that's true, but yeah. In Angels and Demons, there is some things that I would like to discuss on that we don't have time for. But in here, we'll have to do with what we can. And now, this is the book where Robert Langdon is first introduced, and all it just takes for us to just do all this is by having all the information we have right now, sort of. One more thing here. Let's talk about the science part. We'll talk about the Illuminati part later. The science part is going to be about the Big Bang. The Big Bang, surprisingly, was actually a theory that was coined by a Catholic monk. It's a bit surprising because the Big Bang is a scientific theory, but it was introduced and suggested by a Catholic person, to be honest. Unlike Galileo, this one was a monk, so it wasn't like Galileo, who was someone like Galileo who presented this theory. Bless you. But then it was turned into scientific theory. Like, it said that the universe was created by a bang, but it needed the energy to create that bang. So, what was that energy? God. And years later, at CERN, C-E-R-N, the European Science Agency, that's not what it stands for, someone in this book called Leonardo da Vinci was able to prove that this happened. He created Big Bang by bouncing energy particles together through the LHC, the Large Hadron Collider, and when they collided, when the collision happened, matter, antimatter, dark, light, and opposites came to existence. Even matter came to existence without anything. It's just those little, like, those energy points that created all those things. But also, with the opposite of matter, it came the antimatter. Eventually, they were able to get the samples of antimatter early by putting them in capsules, which are magnetic fields that make the antimatter levitate the antimatter so that it doesn't touch the canister made of matter. And it has to be always on its recharger. And when it's off its recharger, it has a 24-hour battery level. It only lasts for the 24 hours, and once done, boom, explosion, sort of. they created another sample that was large enough to be like thousands and thousands of TNT. That would be worth of thousands and thousands of TNTs if it really did ignite. And turns out the Illuminati stole it and actually wanted to do it. Wanted to explode the Vatican City and their most dangerous enemy. But ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Catholic Church. But as much as the Illuminati wanted to do this to the Pope, in the book that is, they really wanted to just destroy capitalism forever. And they knew that the Pope is actually the true target that can destroy capitalism. The place where they intended to target it had millions of money that can't be evacuated in time. Not all of it. Some of it may have been evacuated in time, but not all of it. And as much as I wish that this wasn't true, it sadly is. Dan Brown did a pretty good job in writing these Robert Langdon series. I mean, I've just read the first version of the Robert Langdon series, and it might be surprising to tell you guys that I'm still 10 years old, almost 11 by the way. But still, as much as I do not really want to enjoy all this, it's still really happening. We can't do anything about it. All I'm gonna say is that there is just one thing that can put us all onto the trueness of this world. Science. But religion slows science down so that we can learn how to control the science. At least I think that's what religion is for, in my opinion. But for those who don't think angels and demons are good, it's a good book, well, just read it and find out. And if you're a religious person, I'm not sure what to say about it. Well, see you guys in the next episode. Note, peace. Note to the viewer, what is my review of this book? Full ratings. With a lot of cuss words, that is. Bye!